I mean, I think we need a fighting labor movement that is led by its members as democratic in order to move a lot of the questions of justice in this city. Like these are questions about democracy, these are questions about economic equality, these are questions about environmental justice, and a lot of these things start at the workplace because that's where we all are and that's where the leverage is. But we're all scattered across different workplaces and we're all in these different silos of struggle. And we have to be able to win so many battles, right? We have to get UNO workers organized. We've got to get all the city workers, denser, like to get that union stronger and able to fight on better terms. We've got to get all of these different charter schools organized, right? There's so many things that there's potential to rebuild, but we've got our resources, our capacity and our resources are so stretched, especially here in the South and in New Orleans. And and in the place that's probably the most organized of all Louisiana cities, right? So to me, it's like everything is so crucially centered around the fight for economic justice. But we have to build those organizations. We have to create the capacity, the leadership and the skills for the workers to lead those struggles and to get the support that they need. So that means, that's where I feel like Rank and File Project is really crucial because it's not telling anybody what to do, but it's not coordinating everything. It's just trying to help support all of these struggles across sectoral and industry lines and union lines in ways that weren't possible before. And hopefully that can lead to maybe stronger levels of coordination as we go further. Maybe towards like May Day 2028, but also towards like getting our local CLC to be more activist and at least more of like a political fighter in the city and in the region. Because we haven't gotten to a point where like labor is really pushing the political field to the left. And I think we can do that in this city. We just have to develop the leaders that have the vision for that and get them placed in their unions to push things like the CLC in that direction. So I have lots of visions about this, but I mean, it's going to take steps of building these different pieces of that, right? Whether it's reforming the CLC, growing something like not labor notes, but like Rank and File Project, bringing in more resources from things like Labor Notes or Labor South, and building the types of like policy and research capacity of like some sort of foundation or think tank for the labor movement to actually research policy and strategy and get more labor leadership on board with a shared policy. And I think we need to also learn from other cities like Minneapolis, like how labor and community have been coordinating for the past like 10 to 15 years to really get to, transforming that city's, economic base and then able to fight things like